Namaste, Jai Bharat. There are quite a few people who might have some authority, some position, some status, etc., who think that they are really great in the sense much above many others. This attitude you find in quite a few people around us. But many times and most often that is spurious, baseless, inappropriate as well. To get this thing treated, one possibility is there. There are many books written about the life and death of some of the great people. For instance, life and death of Lenin, life and death of Stalin, or some such great people who had made impact in the history of mankind. There are people who really made impact in the history of mankind, and towards the end of their life, many of them died miserable deaths. Many of them. You just find out these books, read, especially of the death, especially of the death, then you will realize that all the life which they spent before nearing their end, with whatever kind of form, glory, authority, whatever, suddenly boils down to zero, nothing, nothing. All the pomp, all the glory, all the authority, all the everything, all the respect that people used to show them, suddenly becomes nothing. Suddenly a person becomes no one. And the moment he becomes no one, he is literally no one and no one cares for him. The people who used to stand in front of him shivering will just not even look at him afterwards. Now you simply think of someone who had been in some authority retiring from his job. Just think about that. Now, most people don't understand it until oneself undergoes this. So, someone who had been in authority, there are many posts: authoritative, administrative authority, revenue authority. There are people. They have a point in life where they retire. After retiring, once they vacate the chair which they are supposed to be holding, actually the chair has the power. This man is only simply occupying the chair, and the power doesn't really belong to him as a person. Whatever shall remain after his retirement shall remain only his qualities which he has. Those things people, of course, don't forget. But other things which are attached and accidental to his position is simply gets vanished. Now suddenly you become no one, suddenly you are rejected, suddenly when people don't look at you and no one will wish you, no one will come to you for anything, and this man becomes rejected. Many people get into depression. Many people get into depression and die a not very pleasant death. Of course, death is never pleasant, but whatever peacefulness and calmness and tranquility one should have, one ought to have at the end of his life, will not be there. And they hardly think of whatever things they have done in the past, the atrocities or arrogance, the attitude, whatever they had, they may not think. Those who think will regret, of course. But most people even don't think what they have done. They will endure, suffer. They will endure and suffer. They will suffer and endure both things. In either case, this is going to be miserable death. So there are books written by many people have written, not just one author. So I am not going to citing any author. Life and death of some great man. As I've told Lenin, his death was miserable. Stalin's miserable. I don't know. I don't have time to speak about these things in detail, but you can read or search for it. These days there are these internets and things like that. You can read. That will be a little instructive to the kind of human spurious ego. These things goes on. So We all are human beings, we all have to die. And especially when you are out of your office, rest assured that there's no one going to come and look for you. There's no one going to be bothering of you. Actually, no one is going to even attend to you. So long as one doesn't need anything from you, no one is going to come to you. It's only when someone needs something from you, they come to you. That is human nature. You are also human, they are also human. Let's go on this way. So we shall meet again with some other thoughts of this nature. Till then, Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Shri Ram.